Okay, there's several things we didn't do in the last time, and we're going to do it before we get to romantic love, which will probably be next time. But the talk on romantic love is so fantastic because we talk about 15 reasons to marry for wrong reasons, and it's amazing. You're going to find a lot of things and right and wrong reasons to do it. But now, let's do the tail end of this inner child work, and then we want to teach you how to work with your dreams. And in the book, Homecoming, and if you really love inner child work, and it really did a lot for you, get this book, Homecoming. And there's 4 exercises in this book. It's Homecoming by John Bradshaw. You'll get it in the self-help section. It's even paperback. It used to be $10, but I'm sure it's 20 now. And John Bradshaw, Homecoming. And what it does is it takes you back to infancy, then toddler, then preschool, and school age, and adolescence, to rescue your little girl in those stages of life. And so if you get the book, I want you to write down here, on page 25, there'll be questions that you should answer about yourself. It's called Wounded Child Questionnaire. And you'll want to be sure and answer every question that's in there. And if you're close to your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, something like that, you could answer these together. You could find out a lot. Lots of people come to me and say, well, I want to get married to him or to her. What do you think, Dr. Oaks? And I said, well, let's take a look at a lot of things. And I give them some homework. And one of the homework assignments is go to page 25 in Homecoming and answer those questions together. Because what you see is not what you get, right? And there's pages and pages of questions. And here's how you answer them. If I was with my girlfriend, I would answer the first one. I experience anxiety and fear whenever I contemplate doing anything new. Now, I would answer that question. Then I'd say to my girlfriend, now you answer it. And then I go to the next one. She'd answer it first, and I'd answer it second. Why? So she won't copy me, or I won't copy her. So you'll alternate. I'm a people pleaser, nice guy, sweetheart, and have no identity of my own. These are cool. I'm a rebel. I feel alive when I'm in conflict. You don't want to marry a pleaser, and you don't want to marry a rebel. Why? They're 2 styles of the negative self. You're marrying a ding-a-ling. Just you wait. After the honeymoon's over, you're going to be in hell.
But what if they're...
And during the honeymoon.
What if the guy is charismatic and he just wants to give you the answers you want to hear?
Then you'll soon figure it out if you have a brain. Hey, wait, this guy's a pleaser. He's shining me on. You know what a line is, don't you, honey?
Yes.
You'll figure it out. Yes. What if they're narcissistic? You ought to know what a narcissist is.
Well, I've studied about it. I know.
Good.
I mean, it's hard.
After you do this stuff, you'll be able to recognize the $3 bill in an instant. Suddenly. And you'll leave. I had a guy come in and see me, and he said, my girlfriend just dumped me. And I says, why did she do that, John? And he says, she told me I didn't have the Holy Ghost. And I said, well, John, do you? He says, no. I wouldn't marry you either, right? In the deepest places of my secret self, I feel there is something wrong with me. That's the negative self-concept. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. You got to get this stuff. Now, if you answer all those questions, John Bradshaw says, if you answer yes to most of these questions, you need to read my book, he says. So those are great questions. Now, when you get to infancy stage, which starts on page 82, I think, you will not only learn about yourself, but you'll learn about what should have happened in infancy. And as you learn this about yourself, you're going to change to your infant and your toddler and your preschooler If you want to be a good parent, get your little child rescued, because if you can't raise her, you can't raise anybody else, not right. So in each section,